Hello and welcome back to Locked and Loaded Wrestling, the channel for all things WWE. If you're new here, be sure to drop a like and subscribe to join the crew, because today, we're diving into the moves that were so dangerous, WWE had no choice but to outlaw them forever. We're talking about devastating, career-ending moves that are now just a part of history. So let's get into it. Number 5, the Burning Hammer. Let's start with a move that is so brutal. It's been used in professional wrestling only a handful of times. The Burning Hammer is a devastating finisher, where a wrestler lifts their opponent in a fireman's carry, then flips them over to land on their head and neck. The opponent is dropped straight down, with little to no way of protecting themselves. This move is a pure act of destruction and can cause severe neck and spinal injuries. The Japanese wrestler Kenta Kobashi is the one most known for this move, only using it 7 times in his entire career, with each time being a huge deal. It was a move reserved for only the biggest moments and matches, even though it's technically a forbidden move in WWE. AJ Styles did use a variation of it once on Riddle on an episode of Raw, but it was a rare and shocking occurrence. The move is banned because of the sheer risk involved. In a company that has become more focused on athlete safety, a move with such a high potential for a catastrophic injury has no place in the modern wrestling ring. Number 4, the Pile Driver. A classic move in wrestling, but one that is now synonymous with danger. The pile driver, in its most common form, involves a wrestler grabbing their opponent by the waist, lifting them upside down, and driving them headfirst into the mat. While it looks devastating, it is one of the most difficult and dangerous moves to perform safely. One wrong move can have dire consequences. The most famous example of this danger is the incident between Owen Hart and Stone Cold Steve Austin at SummerSlam 1997. During their match, Owen Hart botched a pile driver, dropping Austin directly on his head. The move broke Austin's neck and he was temporarily paralyzed. After this horrific accident, the pile driver was banned in WWE for the safety of its performers. Exceptions have been made for certain wrestlers like The Undertaker and Kane, who were allowed to use their tombstone pile driver variation due to their size and experience, and the fact that it's a slightly different move where they land on their knees, protecting their opponent's head from a direct impact with the mat. Number 3, the punt kick. This move was the ultimate display of disrespect, and was once one of Randy Orton's most vicious finishes. The punt kick involved Randy Orton, after a beatdown, running across the ring and kicking a fallen opponent in the head with his punt. This move was not only visually brutal, but was also used to write wrestlers off of TV for a while, as if they had a legitimate concussion. The list of victims includes Vince McMahon, Shane McMahon, John Cena, and Batista, just to name a few. The move was a staple of Orton's legend killer persona, and was loved by fans for how brutal and real it seemed. So, why did WWE ban it? The move was banned due to the increasing awareness of CTE, chronic traumatic encephalopathy, a degenerative brain disease caused by repeated blows to the head. After the Chris Benoit tragedy and the subsequent lawsuits and bad press, WWE became very protective of its wrestlers and wanted to distance itself from any move that directly targeted the head. The punt kick was a visual representation of this and was quietly phased out. Number 2, the diving headbutt. This move was made famous by legendary wrestlers like Dynamite Kid and Chris Benoit. The diving headbutt is a high-risk move where a wrestler climbs the top turnbuckle and dives headfirst onto a prone opponent. The move looks incredible, but it puts an immense amount of pressure on the wrestler's head, neck, and spine. For years, the move was a signature for Benoit, but after his tragic death and the discovery that he had severe CTE, the move was unofficially banned from the WWE. Dr. Bennet Omalu, who first discovered CTE, stated that the constant diving headbutts and other unprotected chair shots to the head that Benoit took over his career were a major factor in his condition. While no one ever officially banned the move, it's something you will almost never see in a WWE ring today, a silent acknowledgement of the dangers it presents. Number 1, unprotected chair shots to the head. This one isn't a specific move, but a practice that was once a staple of the Attitude and Ruthless Aggression eras. We're talking about hitting a wrestler in the head with a steel chair. Back in the day, this was a common sight, especially in hardcore matches. The sound of a chair hitting a skull was often cheered by the crowd. Wrestlers would often protect themselves by getting their hands up, but sometimes the shots would land unprotected. This caused concussions, broken noses, and other head injuries. The most infamous example is the chair shot JBL gave to Eddie Guerrero, which caused Eddie to bleed profusely from the head. After the Benoit tragedy and increased awareness about the long-term effects of head trauma, WWE took a hard stance on unprotected chair shots. They are now completely banned, and wrestlers are not allowed to hit each other in the head with a chair under any circumstances. While chair shots to the back and other parts of the body are still used, the head is strictly off limits. This is the biggest and most important ban in wrestling history, a move that changed the way the sport is performed forever for the better. And that's our list. What do you think, wrestling fans? Were there any moves we missed? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe to Locked and Loaded Wrestling for more videos like this. We'll see you next time. Stay locked and loaded.